Welcome guys to another video yet again. I've been staying consistent with it, but this is basically how we closed our first 10 paying agency clients in 90 days at 15 and 16 years old. So yeah, we're just gonna dive straight into it. I've been procrastinating on this vid quite a while for a bit, but this is just pure raw value. So we're gonna dive straight into it. I'll see you guys in the board. All right, cool. So now we're on the board. I'm gonna be like so deeply honest with you guys. This is not something that I've like fully planned out, like the whole video. This is just gonna be I've planned out a little bit of it, and then I'm just gonna go as I talk, as I progress, so that the value is more authentic, more genuine, so that you guys may sort of get a lot more from it. If you stay to the end, I do have a gift for you. Basically, it's free training, free support, weekly calls. Link for that is in the description, but at the end I'll show you guys a little gift. So how we signed our first 10 paying clients in 90 days at 16, right? And you can see this is me and that is Ilyas. And so we're just going to tell you guys how we sort of signed our first 10 paying clients, the process, the pillars. Once that's done, the gift, and that's pretty much it. So here's a vid of me and my boy who was in one of our clients' supercars. With the client, with the client's business partner, and yeah, it was pretty cool. That was one of our paying clients, which was absolutely sick, and we got to go on a lot of supercars. And you know, the truth is that we are still figuring it all out. We're simply telling you what's worked for us in the past year. And like Alex Samosi says, everyone in business, they don't know what they're doing. Everyone's just figuring it out. And that's the truth. We're still just figuring it out. We're just telling you what's worked for us in the past year, right? And essentially, a lot of the times, the truly valuable information you get it from people who aren't millions of steps away from you. You get it from guys who are just a few steps away from you, making a lot more than you, like not even a lot more, making a bit more than you online. And yeah, I hope you guys find this genuine and just authentic. So there has been three pillars in our agency when it comes to, closing a paying client. Number one is the offer from a beginner perspective, the outreach and the closing, right? And I'm not going to tell you guys, do this sales presentation or do this. It's just sort of more of the technicalities behind everything. I'm even going to just literally get the pen out and literally start drawing wherever I want. It's going to be like a free flow freestyle. But yeah. So number one is the offer. You want to separate yourself from the competition. Do you see this guy in the middle, right? He separated himself from the competition. The offer has to do a lot with the service as well. For example, right? Most agencies before, they just did Facebook ads, right? And the Facebook ads, so we have Facebook ad here. Then through the Facebook ad, you get a lead, right? So there's a lead. Most people gave the lead to the client, like a lead. And the lead, you don't even know if they're going to reply. You don't even know if this lead is serious, if they actually want the service, right? So before, that's literally what agencies did up until 2023, right? Before high level and stuff started to pop off, right? That was the old sort of agency type of like, they didn't really do much and yet still got paid thousands and thousands. This is probably what Iman Gaji was doing in his agency, right? But we want to separate ourselves from the competition. We want to be new, even though it's not very new. And there's a lot of people using high level and taking it one step further. Sort of when you're doing paid ads, you want to do. So here's the Facebook ad. Then you get the lead, right? Then you talk to the lead via SMS. So you SMS the lead and then you qualify the lead. So you're finding out if the lead is qualified. When you find out that the lead is qualified, you then take it a step further and book it in yourself. Obviously, this is done automated through a software called High Level. I'll leave a link to that in the description for a free trial. But that is done through the software, and this is just more of a packaged approach towards the whole paid ads, lead gen type of approach, right? And this is what allowed me and Ilyas to essentially stand out from the other people. Even though a lot of people are offering this now, still not many know about it, right? When you call someone and they say, "Oh, I've had thousands of people tell me about Facebook ads or this or that," this is what you introduce to them. That's gonna make everything stand out. So let me just rub this all out. That is what you're gonna tell them, and that's what's gonna make you stand out essentially in the game, right? So you want to separate yourself from the competition, and that's a lot to do with the offer as well. Reason being, if you have the same offer as everyone else, right, and you're cold calling a certain niche, that niche would have heard your offer thousands of times. So you want to separate. Now, as a beginner, what do you offer? What should you offer, right? So there's two approaches. You can either go for a free trial, right? You can either go for a free trial. So you have free trial, or you have commission trial. I think nowadays, what is way more genuine is a commission trial. Right? Commission trial sounds a lot more genuine now. Only do it if you're in a niche that you're able to. I'll give some context, right? Um, Me and Ilya started off in the restaurant niche, so we're offering social media management, right? This niche wasn't really great for paid ads on Facebook, so we didn't offer that. We didn't offer paid ads on Facebook. We just did social media management. Now, social media management is much better of a service on a free trial, whereas Facebook ads is better on commission, especially in like the home improvement niche. Commission is huge. So how the way commission works, right, is you basically tell them that you only win when you make them win. I only get paid when when you get paid. But then again, this opens up another question, which is, okay, what if I'm getting them a lot of appointments and they're just not closing them? What do you do then? I recommend you add to this a little bit, right? Only after you have a few portfolios you should do this, but you can do something where it's pay per quote, pay per appointment. So you can do pay per appointment plus commission. So pay per appointment. For every appointment you get them that actually shows up, that's fully confirmed, you will get a fixed amount of money. Now, this is not going to be a huge taxi fee, right? This could be something like $50. $50 for every single appointment that you get your client. So that's $50, right? Times that by, let's say you get 2 a week, right? So that's 100 per week. Times that by 4, that's 400 a week. If you get them 2 appointments per week for a month, you're making like a pretty decent retainer price just of that. And then if any of the jobs actually go through, any actual projects that they close through the appointments, let's say you get 5% of whatever the total value was, right? So let's say it was maybe a 10k job, you can get £500 off a 10k job now, or $500, sorry. So that would be $500. And of course, you got to do the maths here. That could be a $900 retainer, hypothetically, just on a pay per quote plus commission, which you can run for 30 days to test things out with the client. This is literally the rawest source I'm giving you guys. So I do hope this video performs. Help it perform, give it a like, drop a comment. I want to see if you guys really enjoyed it. Just let me know like your genuine thoughts on these type of videos, or do you like the more planned out ones where I just scroll down? So again, this is the offer, right? This is the offer. Now, nowadays, this one seems a lot more genuine because you tell them, I only win if you win, right? That's more genuine than a free trial. Free trial seems kind of shady now, but I'm not, there's nothing against it. I'm just saying, this in the home improvement niche or med spa or any high ticket niche, you're going to be the person that stands out. So, most agencies before, they were just sending emails like to niches like chiropractors or med spas, right? That's literally people just sending emails, and then that's sort of the marketing way that the gurus were advertising. Email Gaji, everyone was telling you to send a bunch of emails to a bunch of businesses, right? After trying that for a few weeks and seeing no results, we began thinking, how do we innovate in the business? So what me and Ilyas did, right? We were 15 at the time. Me and Ilyas started going door to door. So we went door to restaurants, right? Like we went in person. Essentially what we did is just increase the chances of booking a customer, because different outreach methods have different efficiency and different effectivity. I'm not sure if effectivity is a word, effectiveness. So you can sort of rank it, right? You can always rank it. So for example, highest like effectiveness is going to be in person. Second will be cold calling. Third will be SMS. Fourth will be DMs. Five will be emails. All right. So this is a list going from top to bottom in terms of how effective outreach method actually is. So you can see we have in person at the top. We have cold calling second. We have SMS third. DMs fourth. And emails fifth. Now, me and Ilyas, fortunately, we're in the UK, right? We're able to go in person. Even if you're in the US or any European country, you should do in person to begin with. That's what we did. That's how we closed our first 4 paying clients, just purely in person, right? Go to the business, ask if there's an owner there, and then be like, "Hey, my name is. I live across the road," or even if you live a bit far, just say I live local. Um, and I'm offering this on a quote on a commission basis, blah blah blah, right? Then we realized, okay, this is effective, but it isn't efficient. So we just wanted to kind of scale things, and we did it for content's sake as well. We started prioritizing cold calling. Now, in the time that we reached maybe 10 in-person businesses, we could do 100 cold calls. Now, the amount of volume makes up for the lack of effectiveness. Yet, cold calling is still effective because you're calling someone and they'll just tell you there and then yes or no, right? Which still makes it effective. Same way as in person. In SMS, your stuff you might not get opened. In DMs, your stuff might not get opened. Emails, you're definitely gonna drown in the DMs and it's just trash. But even in these two, you don't have that security of, okay, I'm gonna get a direct yes or no, right? So wonderful. We decided to just do in person. For us, that was the best decision. So we obviously did it, which led to 4 paying clients, just purely in person. And these were low ticket restaurant clients, right? From these, we're making like 1.5k every single month, 1.5k a month in person. This then led to us recrafting and switching our offer and stuff, which led to the next part. So that was the outreach, by the way. But that then led to us, changing to, I'm not saying something more scalable, because by all means, what we did here is very scalable, in person to restaurant, social media management. You can go ahead, steal that from me, and go make money now. I'm not even joking, it's scalable. But we just wanted to switch things and systems around a little bit. So we started to cold call. We started to cold call like home improvement businesses and offering commission stuff, right? Now the commission was sort of to get our foot in the door and to build some testimonials, some portfolio, so that in the future we're able to charge up front. And we made money from the commissions, everything. We actually went on to sign multiple clients with this offer. We generated over 10,000 in a month, $10,000 in a month, um, with the offer, with the service delivery, and essentially that just put us ahead, right? That started putting us ahead. And then, of course, is the closing part. Now, when it comes to closing, I want to tell you guys a few tips right now. You do not want to compromise on price. What does this mean? If a client tells you you're too expensive for me or something, all right, whatever. You don't need to work with them unless is your first client, which in many cases is going to be, that's going to be the case, right? So in many cases, it's going to be you and a client, right? Now you're telling the client that it's going to be 500 a month. Bear in mind, this is your first client, right? 500 a month. And the client says, I can do 200. Now, if this is you, right? And you just don't have zero clients, no testimonials, no nothing, then just take it. Take the deal. If it's your first client only, first, because I want you guys to know your worth, right? I want you guys to know what you're worth, what the service that I'm teaching you guys is worth, right? But money in to start with is money in, right? Money in is money in. Just get the money in. Then after that, once you've done what I've said in this video, which is have your foot in the door offer, which you will still be able to make money from, like the pay per quote plus per commission, and separate yourselves. You just separate yourselves. Work your way from high effectivity outreach, so like in person and cold calling. Prioritize those, and then of course your first client, work with him whatever he wants, like whatever price, unless it's extremely low, then obviously not. But after whatever the trial or the pay per quote, he's maybe you want to get into a monthly retainer, then conform to what he says. The first client. Now, I know this may sound dumb, but literally, if it's your first client, you just want to get the money in for motivation reasons, for um, authority reasons, portfolio reasons, right? You just want to get them on board. This will lead to getting the first 10 paying clients. This is just, I'm literally just telling you guys what we did, right? I'm not saying, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. I'm just telling you what we did, what worked for us, right? It was literally those outreach methods, in person and cold calling, right? And a foot in the door offer led to us closing our first 10 paying clients. And that was just no BS, absolutely just what we did for the past year, which has worked. So let me know if you like videos like this, like, because I can literally drop on many topics just like these where I don't have to plan out the whole thing, and it's just more or so me coming here, just letting my brain spill everything, um, and sort of just go along as I think. But I'll just do a quick recap for you guys. Stand out from the rest. Make sure your offer, your service is in a well managed, in a packaged way. Like me, I'm offering entire, literally appointment setting plus social media management on a commission trial, pay per appointment plus commission, which gives me sort of that foot in the door when I'm cold calling. At least when I'm cold calling, because I am getting a lot of customers from my personal brand. Those I just move straight into a retainer. But obviously, when you're cold calling, you need to stand out. Remember, you need to stand out, right? Then, don't be like outdated agencies. And the outreach methods, work your way down. Or don't even work your way down. It's just like prioritize the top two, because they're the highest in effectiveness and efficiency. So those two, well, actually, emails is high in efficiency but very, very low quality. These two is highest effectiveness, right? Which is what you want to focus on, to get the initial money in, and even just any times. So then the outreach methods, and then of course the pricing and the closing. Essentially, don't compromise on the price unless it's your first client. This will lead to many more clients in the future, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's literally how we've done it. If a client then says, "Oh, sorry, mate, you guys are too expensive for me," then we're just like, "That's totally fine." And if they then say someone's doing it for cheaper, then you can always just get them into results-based thinking and sort of get them to break down, who they are, and sort of get them, like, you just want to be confident, and you don't want to lower your pricing for pretty much anyone apart from that first initial money in. So yeah, that's pretty much how we've done it, and I do hope you guys found it valuable. Let me know in the comments, yo, bro, I found it valuable. I like this raw type of video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. But of course, I did tell you guys I had a gift for you, so I'm gonna jump on that now. So here we are inside of the free school community, which you get access to using the link in the description. Now, when you join, sign up. Obviously, I have to approve you. Let's see who wants to join now. Vincent. All right, Vincent, you're in. So now that my guy's in, what he would want to do, what you guys would want to do is book your free one-to-one agency discovery call. Whilst it's still free, basically we're going to talk about where you are right now, whether that's you wanting to learn or grow whatever you've got going on right now. You basically click on here, you click on the link, and you will book in a call with my business partner Ilias, who's ran the agency with me all of this time. So you would basically come here, choose your slot that you can actually make, and then of course fill in the required entry stuff, such as, you know, are you 100% sure you can make it, blah 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 blah. And then when you do book that in, that is essentially how you're going to get the most out of this free community. Then you get the classroom, you go through the entire start here, which is going to lead you to the roadmap. You're going to complete the roadmap, and then you can start watching all of the course content. We also do weekly calls on Sundays, weekly specific stuff. So the week coming up is service delivery. So that's the gift I've been working hard on for you guys. So go ahead, sign up. Let me know you came from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.